Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to study the second half of the chapter paper 1, Life in Medina. So in the exam there will be question from this chapter, so that is why you need to remain focused, that is why you need to remain with me, so that actually you might have the understanding of everything. So life in Medina, first year of hijrah. So the first year of hijrah is very much important because there are many important events which took place during that time. Let's start studying the topic. We are going to divide this topic into two lectures. So this is the lecture number 1, lecture A. Start. New era of Islam started. Islam started to flourish within the Medina. When Muslims migrated from Makkah to Medina, they got rid of persecution and pressure, and they have freedom of their religion. So that is why Islam started to spread over in the Medina, and that was the new era of Islam. Events. Mosque of the Prophet, peace be upon him. When Holy Prophet got entered in the Medina, the first thing which was done by him, that he thought that I need to build a mosque over there, because the namaz has been made obligatory during the Miraj. So Muslim did not have any chance to offer prayer in congregation within the Makkah because they were under persecution. When Muslim got freedom from the persecution, so that is why Holy Prophet thought that I need to build a mosque at the first place. So that is why this is the first important practical activity which was done by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. So mosque, basically the Masjad was not only become the place of worship, but it also became the political, military headquarters for Muslim and spiritual center of Islam. Because whenever there was a need of something, a gathering, Holy Prophet used to go to the mosque, call people in the mosque and have consultation with them, and they used to make planning for the future activities. So mosque was for Muslim, it was not a new place for Muslims of Muslim of Makkah, because they have seen Darun Nidwa, the parliament house of Makkah, within the city of Makkah. In the same way, Holy Prophet made a spiritual place where they can offer prayer, where they can have a discussion, where he can teach the people, where he can actually enhance the spiritual condition of the Muslims. So from the mosque, Muslims started to learn discipline, unity and brotherhood, because you know that actually whenever we are going to enter in the mosque for the congregation prayer, people used to stand together, they used to give space of theirs to other people, they used to give them room, they used to sit quietly and patiently, they used to behave in a proper way. So that is why Masjid became the place of discipline, unity and brotherhood. Okay, now let's start studying the structure. Structure of the mosque was very much important, because it was made on a very it was made by a very simple way. Prophet, peace be upon him, number 1, Prophet, peace be upon him, worked with his companion in order to build the mosque. Okay, in the same way Allah has revealed a reference of the Holy Quran in this regard. The Surah number 9 verse number 108 has been mentioned over there. In the exam you need to write down the reference in full form. So basically Masjid, it was made of unbaked brick, it was made by Muslim by themselves, and the roof made of mud and date palm trees. So in the villages in the old time, people used to make their houses or make their place of worship in the same way. Mud used to they used to use the mud, trees or unbaked bricks over there. In the same way, pillar of that mosque was made of date palm tree. So this is how it was very simple. It was very you can say a pious place for the Muslim, which was made by the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Although mosque was simple, but the Muslim, they do have strong faith in their heart regarding Islam. After when he done with the mosque, he also made a shelter for the Muslims. Which Muslims? Number 1, the poor Muslim and the guests who used to come over there to meet the Holy Prophet, and the strangers, the people who are traveler, and the people who don't have any place to live somewhere, they used to come to the mosque at a specific place that is known as sofa. So sofa was a platform where these type of people used to live. The people who don't have any family, the people who don't have any homes, the strangers, the travelers, they used to live over there. So Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, used to have contact with them all the time. And this masjid is known as Masjid Nabawi. It is called as Masjid Nabi, the mosque of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Okay, then the second event which took place in the first year of Hijrah, it was Azaan, because in the Makkah, Muslims were not have any masjid. Muslims were never used to get together for a specific congregational prayer. So when Holy Prophet is done with the mosque, he thought that we need to start the system of calling people for the congregational prayer 5 times a day. So different people came with different suggestions. One said we need to lit a fire. Second said we need to beat a drum. Then third said we need to blow in the trumpet. But Holy Prophet rejected all these activities. So one night, Hazrat Sayyid bin Zaid and Hazrat Umar both had a dream that they heard the words of the Azaan in their dreams. So Holy Prophet actually accepted those words, and this is how first time Azaan was called out for in the Masjid for obligatory prayer. So that was an important event which happened on the first year of Hijrah. Okay, the third important event which took place over there in Medina was Brotherhood. First of all, in order to understand the Brotherhood, the need of Brotherhood, the importance of Brotherhood, you need to go back to the past. Okay, what we need to understand from the past, we need to read the history. Okay, first of all, you need to know the condition of Ansar. Okay, condition of Ansar was very much important in order to give the help, because who can give the help? The person who do have something in his pocket, he can help them. So as far as Ansar are concerned, they were the inhabitant of Medina. They got field over there, they got houses over there, they got business over there, they got everything. They were rich as far as Muhajirin are concerned. If we compare them with the Muhajirin, they do know everything of the Medina. So Ansars got everything with them. On the other hand, the immigrants, the Makkans, the people who migrated from Makkah to Medina, they don't have anything with them. They have to left their family, their houses, their property, their money, even their clothes. So they don't have anything in their hands. So this is how Holy Prophet thought that I need to help these people, the immigrants, in order to start their proper life. So that is why there was a need of this of Brotherhood. So Holy Prophet called up people in the mosque, and he made an address over there and convinced the Ansars that you need to give help to the Muhajirin. And Ansars, the people of Medina, they got agree without any argument or without any hesitation, because they knew that we made a pledge, we made a promise with the Holy Prophet during the pledges of Aqaba that we will sacrifice everything for you, we will give you whatever we are having with us. So in this regard, there is a reference of Qur'an as well, Surah number 8, verse number 72. So Holy Prophet made people of Ansar and the people of Muhajirin brother together. Holy Prophet used to take the hand of a Muhajir and used to give this hand to the person of Ansar. So this is how he used to say, from today onwards, this Muhajir is brother of yours. You need to write down few names, that how they were made brother over there in the mosque over there. So Ansar, they showed courage, they showed love and determination toward Islam, toward the order of the Holy Prophet. They took their new brother to their home, and he said, this is my house, I can divide this house into 2 parts, one is for you and one for mine. A few of them took their new brother immigrants to their fields, to their gardens of dates, orchard of dates. They said, this is my orchard, this is my field, I am going to divide this field into 2 parts, one is for your and one for mine. And other also did the same. They took them to the market in their shops, and they had divided the shops into 2 parts. So this is how Ansars gave everything whatever they have, because it was the will of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. On the other hand, reaction of immigrants is also important. They did not accept everything without any hesitation or without any kind of argument. They said, for example, Abdurrahman bin Auf, when his fellow brother divided his business into 2 halves, then Abdurrahman said, please show me the way to the market. I can generate money by myself. Then he started the business, and very soon he became the rich businessman of the Medina. So this is how their reaction was very much important. Last but not least, as and you need to write down few points. There is a reference, Surah 3 ratio, verse number 103. So this happened over there. So Muslims and immigrants both become brother, and Muslim community started to progress over there in Medina, and immigrants, they got everything whatever they need in order to spend a good life. So this is how you need to calculate, you need to write down the answer in the proper way. So tomorrow inshallah we are going to study the second part of first year of Medina. Until then, Allah Hafiz.